The one mistake I made as a working mother, and I will share with you 3 tips that can turn around your experience, or at least make your experience as a working mom even more exciting. And tip number 3 will be that insight you've been looking for a while. That thing that you've not been able to put words to it and say, what is it that I need to do differently? I'm sure you will get an insight and share below how this insight has transformed you, or which one sound the most insightful for you. As a working mother, I made this terrible mistake. I was so afraid of what my colleagues would think about me. Is Rose still able to deliver? Is Rose still able to be on top of her game as she used to? Even putting those long hours as she used to. And because of all of that going on, especially I would say just I felt confused. I hid behind this lovely smile the fact that I was going through my own stress. Now parental responsibilities have come in, and I need to make sure the child has eaten before I go to work, or I drop someone at kindergarten, and the day the nanny doesn't show up on time, I'm in big trouble. So the 3 tips I'm about to share with you, think of them as this triangle. And at the very top of the triangle, that first thing that you need to focus on is your productivity. I'm not talking about merely, being more productive at work. I'm talking about actually how you're managing your time, both at work and at home, and how you're being intentional about, is every single thing you're doing worth your time? So how much can you delegate more? How much can you leverage the people around you, both at work and at home, to fill in for you? And at home, do you have a capable nanny? Have you trained your nanny so well that they are able, or she is able, to run your home so well that when you're at work, you can feel, peace of mind? Because things are going so well and under control at home. And that can be the game changer in your life. And I would tell you, if you are a manager and you've been recruiting, the most important recruit, the most important hire that you will make is your nanny. And that person, how you're managing them, are you being intentional the same way you manage and you motivate your team members at work? Are you motivating your nanny the same way? Because if you can do that, your productivity will soar, because you can delegate to someone who is capable. A lot of the productivity things that you're learning are only focused on your work, and I want you to start thinking about productivity more holistically. Your life is a whole, and trying to separate both is setting ourselves for failure. So you cannot remove your time management and your productivity at home from your productivity at work. And on the other side of the triangle, the key piece I want you to focus on is your inner energy. That feeling, the inner being that you are. How are you running your day to day? Are you starting or leaving your days ending feeling like you are drained of energy? You just don't have anything left after you've given your time to your baby, to your children, to your partner, to your colleagues at work, and so forth. And now the truth is, if I ask you, between you and everyone else, who is the most important person in your life, I'm sure that you will tell me it is definitely me, right? That it is you, the most important person. Now, if you are not you don't think you're the most important person, then you and I got to talk. Anyway, I assume you think you are the most important person. Now the question is, are your actions following your talk? Are your day-to-day interventions, what you're doing from the moment you wake up, is that really aligned with what you think, who you think is the most important person in your life? And I'm not staying at the surface level here. When you start your day, what are you thinking about? Are you thinking, what am I going to do today to feel great? Or are you thinking, I need to do this for work. I need to check my emails, I need to check my WhatsApp, maybe someone wrote to me, and so forth. And any of those things that you're doing, these are none of your agenda. These are putting other people's agenda at the beginning of your day. And that is not helping you to put the energy that you need into yourself. So start your days feeling like you are creating the energy that you need for yourself. And if you don't know how to start, look at the meditation guide that is below this video. Check the meditation, because that is the best way you can start your days every day with high vibrational energy, so that in time you can shape and transform your days, and in time your destiny. So think about your energy very well, and throughout your day be attentive to what is bringing you energy and what is taking your energy away, and how you can stay focused on those things that give you energy, and being intentional on how you remove progressively anything that takes energy away. Because if your energy is taken away, then you can't achieve your life goals. Then you can't really run your days feeling like this was a great day. And number 3 is you and your confidence. Your confidence is the one thing that you have not been intentionally thinking about. But the truth is, what you think about yourself is what other people think about you. The truth is that when you show up in a room, the eyes that people see you through are not their own eyes. They are seeing you through your own eyes. So when I walk in a room and I'm thinking, I'm doubting myself, do they think Rhoda can still do her best and so forth? All of those thoughts are making me speak and feel at my lower self. In everything, you have your lower self and you have your higher self. And anytime your lower self is talking, then my posture, my interaction, the words I use, the way I communicate with people, all of that transfer. And in the end, they are seeing me through my own eyes. And that will determine whether I'm going to get a yes for the next promotion, or when I say, I just can't do this, I have other commitment. Because confidence gets you to feel more on top of yourself and being able to push back healthily. Because many things will come your way. And if I knew this 10 years ago, I would have said to my manager, yes, I'm still very committed to do this job. And by the way, I'm still very productive. And so I can deliver on anything that you need. However, I've got to organize myself differently, because now I'm a parent and I have things going on at home. So instead of working sometimes until 7 p.m., 8 p.m., I won't be able to do that anymore. I will be stopping from work at 5 or 5:30. And if something is really urgent, I would be looking at this very early in my morning or later in the evening for an hour. That is already a good way to start owning your journey and being confident. And now, could you do any of this if you're not confident, if you didn't feel confident in yourself? So that, for me, is the third key. So when you think of the pyramid, let me summarize this. Number 1, your productivity, becoming extremely intentional about how you're using your time at work, but also at home. And number 2, your energy. How you're starting your day with high vibrational energy and being intentional that you don't end your day feeling drained. And if you ever feel drained, do meditation exercises that will give you your energy back. But even better, if you could start your day meditating and being intentional with high vibrational energy, you will address and start your days much, much better. And finally, confidence. Be more confident to own your journey. Be more confident to say, I'm a proud working mother. And that has not made my commitment, my productivity, my ability to deliver at work flicker by any inch at all. All right, I hope these tips make a difference for you, my friend. What is the one action you will take after this? What is one insight that you feel it has given you a layer? Maybe you knew it already, but you're not taking action. If you follow me often, I will tell you, you need to act more and think less.